The Algerian Parliament has issued an approval, allowing the nation to engage in warfare against Israel in defense of Palestinian civilians. This declaration of readiness for war is a result of a unanimous agreement among its citizens. A vote was conducted, and 100% agreed to engage in conflict with Israel. With this decision, Algeria becomes the second country, following Yemen, to openly announce its intent to combat Israel. This move is particularly significant given Algeria's long history in the battlefield. Its military forces are formidable, influenced by its proximity to Russian and Chinese proxies, and its past as part of a once mighty empire. Let's explore together the history and military strength of this nation. Algeria was once a part of the Ottoman Empire. It's widely known that the Ottomans were a formidable force, stretching across 2 continents. Ottoman Algeria was one of the empire's territories, renowned for its lethal military strength. Algeria is a country on the Mediterranean coast of North Africa. The Ottomans expanded their reach into Africa through Algeria, among other regions. The military strength of Algeria in the past included various elements that made them a formidable force on the battlefield. One key component of the Algerian forces was their strong cavalry, composed of horses and chariots that provided advantages in speed, momentum, and elevation during assaults. This gave them an edge in transporting equipment, logistics, and spoils from successful raids. A skilled archer in the Algerian forces could bury arrows under a sand dune, bait the enemy into a chase, and then strike while retreating. The Algerian light cavalry was adept at pursuing retreating enemies, shielded by defense. The use of horses, camels, and other pack animals played a crucial role in logistics across the hot desert terrain of Algeria, where sourcing water was vitally important. Over time, tribal warfare continued in the Algerian desert, and several tribes adopted Islam as they met for trade. Larger expeditions resulted in new trade relationships and documented observations that were crucial in mapping the region and spreading livestock and horses across the territory. Subsequently, successor states employed weapons such as rifles, swords, helmets, and metal shields in their warfare. The French army conquered Algeria in 1830, facing prolonged opposition from Algerian rebels, led by the resistance leader Abd el-Kader. The French conquest of Algeria necessitated scorched earth tactics and resulted in substantial losses among the native population. The French army recruited troops from Algeria, predominantly from the Berber and Arab tribes. Algerian forces participated in various French colonial campaigns and wars, also aiding in World War I. Following World War I, France began mandating military service for Algerian citizens to bolster recruitment. World War II saw an increased number of Algerians fighting in the French army, and the warfare continued thereafter. In modern times, Algeria has continued to develop its military strength and plays a strategic role in the region. Advancements in military technology, progression in tactics and strategy, and a focus on modernization have enabled Algeria to maintain significant military power in the present day. The nation continues to adapt to new threats, strengthening its national security and its role in maintaining regional stability. As a result of its historical trajectory, Algeria's military has evolved into the second-largest army with the largest defense budget in Africa. The country has even had a peaceful nuclear program since the 1990s. According to Global Firepower's ranking of countries by military strength, Algeria boasts 130,000 active soldiers, 135,000 reservists, and 200,000 paramilitary personnel, totaling 465,000 troops. Citing the Middle East Institute, the new military spending budget of the country is around $18 billion. While this is equivalent to about 10% of Algeria's GDP in 2022, it has decreased from a previous budget of $23 billion. Despite the reduction, This figure still remains the largest defense budget on the African continent. Global firepower ranks Algeria 26 out of 145 countries in terms of the largest and most powerful militaries, and second in Africa after Egypt. Furthermore, before delving into its arsenal, it's important to note that Algeria is part of the African Union Political Alliance, a member of the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, OPEC, and ranks among the top 10 natural gas-producing countries. All these factors are essential in assessing the country's military strength. Reflecting on Algeria's military history, which initially relied on horses and cavalry for its strength on land, it is fitting that the Algerian army today ranks 17th globally. The Algerian army, established in 1962, currently has 110,000 active personnel. Its arsenal includes 1,105 ready tanks, 314 towed artillery pieces, 146 self-propelled artillery units, 194 rocket artillery systems, and 23,394 vehicles. Algeria operates some of the world's most formidable tanks, including Russian-made T-90 SS and French Panhard A-60 reconnaissance tanks. Their standard rifle is a Chinese variant of the AK-47/AKM. Recently, Algeria has acquired cutting-edge armaments like the 9K720 Iskander, a Russian-made short-range ballistic missile system. Capable of hypersonic speeds, reaching Mach 6 to 7 approximately 4,567 to 5,328 miles per hour, it can ascend to 31 miles and has a range of up to 310.7 miles. Algeria's navy is ranked 15th worldwide, according to Global Firepower. This is significant considering Algeria's role as a key player in the Western Mediterranean. The Algerian Navy was developed and organized with assistance from the Soviet Union during the Cold War and currently has 30,000 active personnel. Key naval bases are located in Algiers, Annaba, Mers El Khabir, Oran, Jejul, and Taman Faust. While Algeria does not possess any aircraft carriers, its fleet includes 201 warships, 5 frigates, 6 corvettes, 25 patrol boats, and 6 submarines. Their amphibious assault ship, the LPD Khalat Beni Abbas, is a standout in their oceanic fleet. The MEKO A-200 serves as their premier frigate, and they also operate the stealthy C-28A corvette. The Algerian Air Force ranks 21st according to Global Firepower. Formed in 1962 to support the People's National Army in combating French occupation, it currently maintains 11 air bases and 14,000 active personnel. The Air Force fleet includes 90 fighter jets, 22 attack aircraft, 273 helicopters, 50 attack helicopters, 5 aerial refueling tankers, 10 special mission aircraft, 87 training aircraft, and 60 transport aircraft. Today, the Algerian Air Force primarily operates advanced aircraft from Russia and legacy aircraft from the Soviet Union, such as the Su-30 MKA, MiG-25, and MiG-29.